Welcome everyone to a replay cast here. We are now in game number 2, coming at you between the Pandas here on the Legion side. Once again taking on Backdoor Protocol here on the Hellborn side. If you are following the series here, the Pandas currently leading the Scrim series 1-0. So this is game 2. We have the bands finished here. We have Prisoner 945, Dampier, and the Magnus going to be banned out here from our Legion side. Moira, Tundra, and Flux going to be banned out here from the side of Hellborn. We have a couple of bans there from last game, the Tundra and the Magnus. Everything else, either a respect ban or, just something that the teams don't really want to play against. These aren't really your typical blind bans, aside from maybe Magnus and Moira. Those are pretty common heroes, but the rest of the heroes kind of player specific, I feel like. So a lot of different bans there. We have the first pick of Andromeda coming out from the Legion side, Riftwalker, and a Curse going to be the follow-up picks. Now we have a lot of counter initiation here with the Riftwalker and the Curse, so the ability to remove the stuns there. Only the Andromeda so far, but still the Fire Shield's going to be quite good here for the early game, as well as having that Riftwalker to kind of re-engage the team fights for Hellborn here. So 2 more picks coming up from the side of the Pandas. We'll see what they go for here. They're going to go with a Keeper of the Forest here. So it looks like they're going to be running that possibly off lane, maybe jungle, but probably off lane. Then we have the Corrupted Disciple. So they're going to go with their carry carry hero here in the first 3 picks. So already going with a possible lane there of the Andromeda and the Corrupted. It's a short lane combo, and then the Keeper of the Forest. So they still haven't shown a second support or a mid hero yet. Still kind of unsure how we're going to see Backdoor Protocol run their lineup. But for now, it looks like they have possibly 2 supports, maybe a mid Riftwalker. I'm going to speed up through the bans here a little bit so we can kind of save a little bit of time here. So we'll just fast forward this and we'll talk about what's going on here. We'll do it at 8 times speed. We'll let these get finished here. Okay, we can start talking about them. So we got the Gladiator, Bombardier, and Lord South Forest. So a lot of these team fight style of heroes, we see Legion still needing a mid, so they are addressing the mid heroes. The Bombardier, I believe, was picked up in last game in combination with the Tundra and the Magnus, which were already banned away. So a lot of the heroes from last game being banned out. We have the Kraken, Lodestone, and Monarch going to be banned here. So again, some very strong initiators across the board. The Monarch, very good ban here against the Keeper of the Forest. The Kraken and the Lodestone, very powerful as well. But everything really making a lot of sense there. We have the third pick going to be Demented Shaman. So that paired with the Accursed is a very defensive lineup coming out from Backdoor Protocol. A lot of sustain potential with the heals. So it's going to be very difficult to kind of kill them. Especially with the cape and the fire shield. So very, very defensive here. We'll see if they continue this kind of defensive makeup here. They have a couple more picks. They're gonna go with a Rampage. So there's some counter aggression. They have a more aggressive style of hero with the Riftwalker potentially. And then there's a Pebbles Glacius. So they go with a mid Pebbles. And they are going to run a second support here. So they have both the Andromeda and the Glacius. They're going to have a Keeper of the Forest offlane or solo, it looks like, with those picks. But yeah, so that's going to be the full lineup here from the Pandas. It's a very interesting lineup from Backdoor Protocol. A lot of heroes that we don't get to see all that often. Heroes like Rampage, Demented Shaman. We see Accursed and Riftwalker periodically, but they're not like heroes we see all the time, but still quite good. And there's the Zephyr, so that's a hero we see all the time as well. They have built themselves a really tanky lineup now, with the Zephyr going to be that position 1 frontliner. damage dealer. He's going to have a curse and a demented shaman behind him as well. So the question is, who's going to be this mid for Backdoor Protocol? Is it a demented shaman core or is it a riftwalker? And it looks like right now with Zero playing the demented shaman that it will be a core demented shaman. So they're going to go with a very, very tanky kind of core lineup there. And that is, to me, that means that they're going to be very difficult for a Pebbles to kill once he gets his portal key. They're going to kind of prioritize getting Pebbles his early portal key, which is a lot of times what you tend to do when you run a Pebbles. And it looks like they're going to be very, very tanky and hard to deal with. Now, how are they going to lane this is the question. They currently have Zephyr mid with a Cursed here. They're thinking about switching things up. Looks like Zephyr's now going bottom with the Roofwalker. He's going to be up against Andromeda and Corrupted Disciple. Then we have a Cursed, maybe a Cursed Demented Shaman mid lane. And Rampage going to go to the short lane against the Keeper of the Forest. So Glacius. Let's see, he's going to get a ward down here. We got the Tree Dogs looking to maybe do some pulling here. So yeah, Demented Shaman and maybe the Accursed against Glacius and Pebbles. That is quite the lane setup. And then Riftwalker Zephyr against CD Andro. I feel like CD Andro should be very strong here. Zephyr and Riftwalker do need a little bit of time to kind of get going, but they do deal quite a lot of damage with some levels. We'll see here. We'll see here what... Actually, a curse does go to the top lane with Rampage, so maybe they were expecting some kind of aggressive lane here, and then hoping to get the Zephyr farmed. I'm not too sure which side kind of benefits here. But Demented Shaman 2 versus 1, he's not going to do too well, so I think a curse is going to need to come here, make sure he doesn't die to like stun combos from the Glacius and the Pebbles. Zephyr, he's got a TP on him, so maybe he's trying to get the right lane setup that he wants. We'll see. So Cursed is currently moving over to the mid lane. Keeper of the Forest will be 1 versus 1 against the Rampage. Alright, so we do have 2v2 lanes in both the mid and bottom lane. And then we have the 1v1 of Keeper and Rampage. I actually don't know who wins this matchup. I feel like maybe if Keeper could do okay, I think, against a Rampage, maybe. But maybe once he starts getting his Nature's Guidance leveled up. There's a stun from Andro on the Zephyr. Is this a kill? CD is taking a lot of rip burn damage here. They're gonna get the kill on the Zephyr first. CD's gonna fall here to the Riftwalker. So both carries die. Mid lane. Oh, I missed that one. They actually killed the Demented Shaman. The Accursed did not have his Fire Shield. He had his Cauterize level 1. I don't like that. I think he needs his Fire Shield to remove the stuns. So they actually killed the Demented Shaman. That means Pebbles is off to 400 GPM start here. He should have his bottle being delivered. Looks like Glacius gets the rune there. There is an invisibility spawning bottom. Excuse me. So he will knock it to refresh his bottle, as the curse does take the bottom rune. The curse is currently invis here in the mid lane. There's a freeze from Glacius. There's the shield though right away. Blocks out the Stalagmite stun, gets missed. And Glacius, he might go down here actually. There's the golden apple. But it's not going to matter. He still falls. There was too much damage from the Demented Shaman coming in. Heal Bomb did some work there. So they actually turned that around with the Invis rune. Very nice kill there. And they even out the kills in the mid lane. It's now 2-2 in hero kills. How is the GPMs looking down here? We have a 350 GPM Zephyr. So he's 19-0 against 8-2 Corrupted Disciple. The Zephyr is definitely doing very well down here in the bot lane. I don't know if that's due to some jungle stacks being taken. It goes for the early vestments there and the Iron Shield. Let's look at top lane. We have a 11-4 Rampage against a 15-4 Keeper. So Keeper is, yeah, this is actually what I thought would happen. I thought Keeper would do quite well, but I think it comes down to how he plays the lane. Now he's maxing out Nature's Guidance, so he gets that extra armor against the Rampage, and this is where he can be quite good. We have a Rift Burn coming out here. The Gusto's used, Andromeda's gonna fall. CD's doing some drain, but he's draining the Rift Walker. Not the best target to drain, in my opinion. But Zephyr, he's gonna go down anyway. He could make the escape. He didn't have boots or a gust. So CD does get a counter kill. That's actually gonna be in their favor to get that kill on the Zephyr. And we'll see if Zephyr continues to go bottom or if he decides to go to the top lane. But he's still their top farmer despite dying there. CD gonna go up to 390 gold per minute. And Pebbles, he continues to do very well, 370. He's on 22-6 against 17-2 Demented Shaman. He gets the cape leveled up there. He's gonna take some pressure from the spells. So it's a pretty even game so far. We're 5 minutes into the match here. We got level 6s on both the Rampage and the Keeper of the Forest. We have Rampage going for the Shield of the 5, so they're both making a point of getting armor against each other. Keeper of the Forest might be going for his own Bladed Greaves. He's got a Ring Mail picked up. Let's see what else that builds into real quick before we maybe miss a kill somewhere. Bulwark, Lex Talionis. It could maybe build into a Bulwark later, but I think it will be Bladed Greaves. Bottom lane, we could have some action here. There's a Rift Burn down. The slow was used from Riftwalker as well. But Rampage is now here. Oh, there's the Kidnap coming in. CD's going to go down. Andromeda might be next to fall. There's a Gust. And a Rampage rotation into the bot lane. That's going to prove to be too much for them. As meanwhile, mid lane, we have some pressure coming out from both the Demented and the Accursed. So, you know, I said they're very defensive, but they have been outputting a lot of good harassment onto both the Glacius and the Pebbles. We see them starting to stack the jungle, so we'll see if maybe they rotate the Pebbles in there to try to get him some more gold. Top lane Keeper of the Forest. Looks like he did use his root. He went for a kill on the Zephyr, but maybe there was a port from the Riftwalker to kind of prevent him from going for the finishing blow there. Keeper's gonna be just fine as he walks out of the tower here. Mid lane, we have a dive on the Pebbles currently. He's gonna do a nice job of surviving here actually. He lives with around 50 or so life there. I missed exactly. But Rampage couldn't get the job done. It looks like maybe the stun came into play here. Regen are gonna be cancelled there by the Glacius. The Pebbles he ports back in. So Zephyr is currently the top farmer now. He's rotated back up to he's rotated up to the top lane now to get himself a better time, as he didn't want to be staying down there against the Corrupted. We have a charge on the Keeper of the Forest. There is a kidnap. He's going to kidnap him. There was the Rift Burn used. Keeper is going to get gusted backwards. He's going to fall. Meanwhile, mid lane, we have Andromeda currently here. They're trying to, oh, looks like they were trying to toss him in with the Pebbles, but they're not going to find the range that they were looking for there. Unfortunate. Good attempt there, but not going to end up working out. So currently I have level 6 on the Riftwalker. Eight-minute rune is coming up. Looks like Andromeda's gonna make his way over to that one. Pebble's gonna work on some jungle here. Throws out a combo. He has fallen to 335 gold per minute, so he has fallen off a little bit. The last couple of minutes, he was up to 400 earlier. Demented Shaman, though, still not doing as well as the Pebbles. We have CD almost 400 GPM. He's currently got 46 last hits, but Zephyr with 65. A lot of that maybe some jungle, some keeper minions. He goes for the early Shaman's Headdress. Maybe going for Steam Boots here. He picks up a bolstering armband. He's almost level 9. So he is doing really well here. He's going to work on an easy camp stack as well. Glacius is currently up in the top lane. Invis with the keeper armor here. The freeze comes out there, and there's the slow keeper going to run away. Zephyr gonna miss the gust here. Glacius without boots. I think he's gonna fall here. He's gonna throw out a freeze, but he's gonna die. So that was 4 players coming to the top lane, or three rotations. Meanwhile, this is going on. They do take out the bottom tower, and Pebbles denies the mid tower. So Backdoor Protocol makes a lot of rotations up there for the Glacius kill. They're going to lose a potential tower as well as give up one in their bot lane. But they're still leading in experience by 1,000. A lot of that is due to the Zephyr right now, being level 9. He's at the top of the charts. So Pebbles is going to make his way back to the jungle. Try to stack up some camps here. CD is going to take the bot rune. Keeper of the Forest is currently in the mid lane. Glacius is going to tank some damage here from the heal bomb. There's the Keeper Root coming out. Glacius is going to get pulled back in. There's the wormhole. It only lands on the Riftwalker. Pebbles is going to go down as well. This is all 5 players here from Backdoor Protocol. Keeper of the Forest might fall as well. And yes, he will. CD and Andro are here now, but Zephyr is going to get the stun removed, the Comet stun, and now CD is in no man's land, and oh my god, this backfired. They only get the Demented Shaman kill. Andromeda is going to most likely fall here. That's a 10-minute genocide here in favor of Backdoor Protocol, and they're making their way into the jungle now. And, oh, we got some stacks here, so they're going to maybe steal those with the Zephyr, as they're going to most likely spot those out here. Zephyr is going to look to quickly take those here with possibly the team support. Pebbles is here. He wants to go back in, but they already got most of the job done here. He's going to miss the Stalagmite stun there on the Rampage. Rampage goes in with the charge. Pebbles throws him off, and there's the freeze, but it gets immediately removed there by the Fire Shield, as Riftwalker is going to get a 3-man Cascade event. And, well, it looks like there will be no more kills, as there was a lot of stuff being used here, but the stacks get stolen, and that's going to swing the golden XP lead all of a sudden in favor of our Hellborn side here. Is 4,500 gold lead, 4,000 XP lead. All of a sudden Zephyr is 530 gold per minute, and he might have just bought something. I'm not sure. I feel like he bought something. Bought a glowstone. Okay, so it looks like he's going for Staff of the Master here. He's going to continue working on some stacks. He actually gets the stack there on the medium camp as well. Demented Shaman gets a tower kill here in the top lane. So Pebbles, he needs about another 800 gold for his blink. He's still farming quite good, even though he did die that one time there. CD is still almost 400 GPM. But the big thing is Zephyr is getting close to 600, so he's gonna slowly get out of control if he gets his staff in the next like 5 minutes or so, and he might be very close to it. He might have maybe a Mighty Blade here, or yep, he's got a second piece, so he needs another 2,000 gold, which is not going to take him too long to farm. So we have maybe an Abyssal Skull being worked on by the Keeper of the Forest. CD goes for Astrolabe. That's going to really hinder his farming presence. With the Astrolabe, he's not really going to be able to jungle too quickly. And almost maybe would have rather seen the Light Brand pick up instead of the Astrolabe. Maybe Keeper of the Forest could have went for the Astrolabe. So Cursed, he goes for Plated Greaves. We have Sackstone and Gnomes on the Demented. He's gonna get tossed here. He got caught on the hill here by 3 players, so there was just too much damage. There was no Cursed behind him to save him. No counter from the Roofwalker. So I think Demented Shaman just got caught in a bad spot there. He goes down. It's gonna be a good kill for the Pandas. They're currently struggling. It's only 5 to 12. So Backdoor Protocol really commanding here at the 14-minute mark. There's a Keeper of the Forest route on the Riftwalker. There's a freeze from the Glacius. 3-man pull, but they're going to get this kill here. And Rampage, he's not going to be able to go in there as they were currently taking out the bottom tower. The Cursed was sitting behind the Zephyr. Will they be able to defend this tower, though, is the question. Demented Shaman is respawned now, but Riftwalker is still dead. There's the Storm Cloud going to be used here. A lot of minus armor coming in the tower. It looks like it is going to fall here. Glacius is going to freeze the Zephyr, but there's the Gust into the Typhoon. Yeah, that's going to be 1 kill. Meanwhile, Andromeda gets caught. He's going to use the swap, but that's not going to save his life. So they do lose the 2 supports for the tower, which did go down to Keeper of the Forest here. So the lead actually grows with the tower kill in the bot lane. And they're up to 5,500 gold now. Zephyr has broke the 600 GPM mark. Next in line is Rampage with 350. He is saving a lot of gold here. 2,000 gold. Maybe Portal Key, actually, probably, is what he's saving for. He's going to get jumped here by the new Pebbles Portal Key. He just picked that up. After that mid tier 1 tower fell. They are diving very deep here on the Glacius. They're actually going to get the kill here. A Curse gets the kill. Pebbles jumps in. He's going to get a double tap, make it a hat trick, as he did get that 1 kill up in the top lane on the Rampage. So he brought down the Ultimate Warrior streak. That's 400 gold. Now he picks up another couple of kills. So Pebbles is starting to really pick up the pace here now. 480 gold per minute as he gets a bunch of kills here. But he's currently 6-1, doing very well. Has surpassed Corrupted Disciple in gold in GPM. He's got 2,000. There's the Light Brand. So I almost would have rather seen that over the Astrolabe, and then he would have maybe had a Firebrand by now for a Searing Light. So yeah, with the death on Rampage, I think he's saving up gold for a Portal Key. A little bit surprised he doesn't go for more build-up like Steam Boots or I guess he has the Shield of the 5. I'm a little surprised he doesn't kind of go for some more build-up, but he's going to just value having the Portal Key, I guess. Veiled Rot here on the Pebbles. Keeper of the Forest currently here in the mid lane. He has an Energizer with the Abyssal, so he's going for some of these team items. And this is kind of why I would rather have him go for the Astrolabe, but they're looking to go on the Demented Shaman here. There's a combo coming in from the Pebbles. Double damage coming in. There's the cape going to be used. A root comes out, and Rampage is going to get locked on. Wormhole being channeled here. It's going to land onto 2. Meanwhile, off to the side, Zephyr getting frozen by the Glacius, and Pebbles does pick up a double tap. Now he still has the double damage rune. There, he's going to get another combo on the Zephyr, and Zephyr's going to melt here. Do that double damage. Make it a hat trick coming in for Sate on the Pebbles, and he is all of a sudden 500 gold per minute. So this game is starting to slowly swing back in favor of the Pandas, but Zephyr, again, he's still doing very well. He's got the Staff of the Master finish now. I don't know if he necessarily lost any gold in this fight, but he is still above 600 gold per minute. Oh man, the fight is continuing. They get the catch on the Accursed here. More or less, that was a quad kill, but a little bit delayed there. So Champion and Nourishry coming out for the Pebbles. He's all of a sudden on his way to a Staff of the Master. He's got 800 gold in the bank as well. And the Pandas are looking to push this tier 2 tower now in the mid lane in response to that fight. The Pebbles has got 3 pieces to the staff. He's currently level 11. Glacius looks like she's building into a tablet with the Neophytes book. Andromeda, I don't know if she has anything Right now, just has the Striders and the Grave Locket. Keeper of the Forest maybe thinking about a Portal Key here. Possibly a Restoration Stone. Always really good items on the Keeper. A little bit surprised he doesn't have a Chalice, for example, or a Mana Sorcery Ring or something, but he's been doing quite good regardless. We have a lot of Veiled Rots here from Backdoor Protocol. Oh, Glacius. Glacius gonna run into the Accursed here. Andromeda, maybe. There's the portal key from Rampage. They're gonna jump the Andromeda. She's gonna die. That was a lot of Veiled Rots, though, to only get the main support. So they're not gonna really get too much out of that, smoke play. And we currently have Keeper of the Forest pushing in the top lane. He's got a lot of push presence with the Abyssal Skull and the Energizer. And this lead is really cut down. It's only a 2,000 gold and 2,000 experience lead for Backdoor Protocol. They're looking to really force the issue here. They got Sackstone on the Zephyr. He's almost 1,700 HP. Veiled Rod on the Pebbles here. This is the real Pebbles. He's going to scout things out with the Illusion. Now he does have the Staff of the Master, so he could maybe jump the background here. He's gonna toss Glacius in for a Glacial Downpour. He's gonna cancel that after about 2 seconds. Here's the Wormhole being channeled. Oh, it's gonna hit so many heroes! That's a huge Wormhole coming in from Riftwalker. And the backline of Pandas has fallen. There goes Pebbles champion a newer streak. So I don't think that was really what they were hoping for. I think they were looking to get a better jump there from the Pebbles. But they lost 4 players here for only getting a Rampage, and they lost the tower. So this might be a Rex. We have a buyback on the Keeper of the Forest, but again, he doesn't have the root, so he's going to need to armor the tower. That will make it a lot more difficult for them to push, though, because Zephyr doesn't deal a lot of physical damage. So the tower, there's the Ripburn down, takes out the creeps. Zephyr's taking a lot of damage here. The tower has not fallen yet, and that is a good sign here, as they are able to force the Zephyr off of the tower. Accursed is going to get rooted there by the Keeper. He does use the Flame Consumption. He's going to heal. There's the body blocks from the Keeper Dogs. And they're going to get the kill here on the Accursed. Demented Shaman will pour it out. And it looks like they actually hold the tower. They could maybe look to regen that up with the Keeper armor. So yeah, that was a really good fight from Backdoor Protocol, getting 4 for 1. And they only end up losing the Accursed, but it came at a cost of a buyback from the Keeper of the Forest. So they're going to look to go for their Klongor here, see if they can get that one brought down. Pebbles currently gets an invisibility rune. That's always scary. But how many targets can he really burst down by himself? Maybe the Riftwalker. The Demented is kind of hard to solo kill at the moment. He will definitely need some team support. Let's see, we have Rampage. He's feeling very scared. There's the Kongor is going to go down. CD picks up a Frozen Light as he picks up the Ice Brand component. I'm a little bit surprised he doesn't go for the Firebrand, but I guess he wants some HP. His item progression has not really been that good this game. He is still 430 gold per minute, but not going to be farming the fastest. Kind of going for more survivability even with the vestments, but only level 12 as well in comparison to the level 15 Zephyr. Glacius has the tablet finished. There is a Soul's Bulwark on the Keeper, so he is going for the auras. Not going for a portal key, not going for a Resto Stone just yet. Hopefully now, I think would be good to go for the Resto Stone. I think having the double root would really help them out. So they're kind of lacking damage with CD going for this kind of tank up item build. Let's see here. Pebbles. We'll see what he goes for next. I don't know if he's going to value a Shrunken Head this game or some more damage. Rampage. Oh, he's 30 HP. He's so close to dying. Very unfortunate. Couldn't bring down the Rampage there. But we see the rest of Backdoor Protocol currently roaming through the jungle. They have a double damage rune on the Zephyr. The base is still regenerating with the Keeper armor. Is there a way to tell how long that buff is on? I don't know. Demented Shaman goes for a glowstone. Is that a staff? What else can he build that into? I hope it's not Icon. And I don't know if they need a Spell Sunder. He does physical damage. Only has magic on the... No, he doesn't have magic. It's all physical, I think. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a staff on Demented Shaman. I guess? I guess they don't want Zephyr to upgrade him. Zephyr, by the way, picks up a Axe of the Malphite. So it looks like he's going to be going Behemoth's Heart. He's almost got it completed. That's going to be really hard for them to bring him down. He just finishes the heart. He's going to boost up to like 2800 HP or something like that crazy. It actually was a spell shards on the pebble, so he's going a lot of magic damage here. He's not going for a shrunken or well, the bulwark is on the... Oh, they pick off the Glacius here. That was a Rampage ultimate, it looks like, used. So there is 30 seconds on the Glacius. They're going to maybe try to get the tower, but the Keeper armor, there's the glyph going to be used as well. A little early on the glyph, but they're going to hold this tower here with the Keeper armor, it looks like. Pebbles has a haste rune currently, so this could be dangerous. Glacius is up in 10 more seconds. And we have everyone back at the base from the Pandas. Pebbles is going to toss Riftwalker back. He's going to portal key into the base. He's going to get swapped by the Andromeda. Is Andromeda going to die here? It looks like he will. And there was a Typhoon used. It's not going to be utilized all that well. Keeper of the Forest, he has a root ready to go. He's trying to get in range for a root. Corrupt is going to use his Tide there. Electric Tide to counter push the creeps. And again, this tower is very healthy here, so the Keeper armor proving to be very disruptive to Backdoor Protocol being able to push this mid lane. And they're going to, looks like, fall back into their jungle and just be content with taking some resources away from them. So yeah, he's at 2800 health with the Behemoth's Heart. Pretty hard for them to kind of deal with him. CD, again, is not really pumping out that much damage. Andromeda, thinking about maybe... No, I don't think that would have been a great idea. They didn't really have the information here. Keeper's kind of sending in the tree dogs to kind of scout things out. I think they know that they're in their jungle here. Oh, Pebbles, I think it's still a level 1 spell shards. He's invis on the Keeper, or with the Keeper Nature's Guidance here. Pebbles is gonna spot out the Rampage here. Maybe sees the Riftwalker. He's gonna jump the Riftwalker. There's a quick kill. He's gonna pop the Veiled Rod here, but he's gonna get charged by the Rampage. There is a Kidnap gonna be used. Now, will this be a kill though, is the question. Pebbles says, "Get off me, bro." He chucks Rampage over to the neutrals. He's gonna portal key to the trees here. Meanwhile, mid lane, Zephyr's gonna use Typhoon here. Keeper of the Forest, he's gonna get his root off before he dies. There was a swap on Andro. Andro maybe gonna fall here. There's the Astrolabe coming in from CD, it looks like. CD's gonna fall though. This fight is not going very well for the Pandas. They're gonna lose Pebbles here. CD is gonna be forced to buy back. Keeper of the Forest actually didn't die. Okay, I thought Keeper died there. It looks like he did make the escape, but doesn't have his root now for 80 seconds. The tower, it's almost dead here. There's a jump from the Rampage. CD's taking a lot of pressure here. There's a Glacial Downpour being channeled. It doesn't look like it's going to be cancelled. There's the Fire Shield on the Zephyr to get him healthy, but the Raxes are now exposed as the tower did fall. The Raxes, oh man, they're trying to bring it down. The armor is really preventing a lot of this damage. Andromeda is here now once again. And there's a freeze coming out from the Glacius. Corrupted, he's not really fighting the most. He's very afraid of that Rampage, it looks like. And they're going to get the melee racks there. So, Backdoor Protocol, they finally done it. They got the racks 28 minutes in. And they have a 7,500 gold and almost 8,000 experience lead. They have an Ice Brand now on the Zephyr, so maybe he'll go for a Dawnbringer. Rampage has a Mighty Blade, so looks like maybe a Shrunken Head in the works for him. Pebbles gets another pickoff on the Riftwalker. That might have been a Veiled Rot, I didn't catch that, but a good kill from the Pebbles. He has 1,000 gold saved up currently. CD has his finished Dawnbringer, but again, he's got 400 GPM, but he did have to use a buyback. Keeper of the Forest, he got kidnapped here. There's a root coming in from Keeper of the Forest. The heals are coming in. Meanwhile, bot lane, Zephyr is going to get the tower. He's going to get swapped by Andro here. They're going to stop his TP. Now, Demented Shaman, he's going to get tossed up. He will go down. And Andromeda, looks like Andromeda will fall there. So he sacrificed himself stopping the TP there from the Zephyr. CD will port back to the bot lane. And he will defend the tower here. Riftwalker picks up a Jade Spire. Kind of hard to say that that's not a good item. We've seen that many times on Riftwalker, but it has been nerfed. It only gives 150 cast range now instead of the 250 that it used to give. Demented Shaman's still working on his staff. He hasn't really progressed too far in the last like 10 minutes or so, but Accursed has a Storm Spirit. That's very, very good. Being able to prevent some of that Keeper root damage. There's the Frostburn on Zephyr. He's 700 GPM on the Zephyr. It is 9, 3, and 13. But most importantly, 320 creep kills. Keeper did pick up a portal key, so maybe now a Restoration Stone will be his next choice. He's only 300 gold per minute, but definitely has quite a bit of useful items here with the auras against this very team fight heavy lineup from the side of Backdoor Protocol. Pebbles has now upgraded to Spell Shards level 3. Maybe he'll go for the Resto Stone. I have no idea. He still seems to not value the Shrunken Head, which can't say he's really doing poorly by all means, so maybe now we'll see something like a Resto Stone for the double combo to kind of seal the deal. Maybe the old Resto Grimoire route, just kind of bulk up on magic damage. There is only the Shrunken Head on Rampage, so the magic damage is going to be quite impactful, as well as the crowd control from the staff. So Zephyr, he's chunking away at the tower here. Keeper armor, healing it slowly. Anything in the works here? Glacius has a Mighty Blade and 1100 gold saved up. So maybe a Shrunken Head for him. Rampage tries to get the kidnap here on the Andro, but there's the tablet to kind of prevent that. They're trying to get the catch here, but they're not going to find him. He does have a Shrunken though. So it looks like Backdoor Protocol, they're going for the next racks. There's the Keeper armor on the tower. Zephyr is going to start hitting it down. Not doing the most damage, but slowly dealing some damage there to the tower. Got the windshield up. He's just like, yo, hit me, tower. Pebble's gonna take out the creep wave. Comet Sun comes out. But again, this is a 3,300 HP Zephyr. He's got the Dawnbringer finished. He's kind of a raid boss at this point. I mean, they can't really ignore him, but at the same time, they can't really kill him either. So meanwhile, we have CD trying to get a counter kill on the tower here. Rampage is going to dive on the Andromeda. He pops the Shrunken Head. Typhoon comes out in the background. He's going to gust Glacius in. There's the tablet, though. He's going to make it out to safety. Stormsphere comes out on the CD. The Rax is exposed. The tower did fall. They lost the Andromeda without a swap being used there as he got kidnapped. Pebbles jumps in. He's going to toss two. Pebbles maybe going to fall here. There's the Keeper Root coming in. CD, he doesn't have his drain up currently. There's a buyback on the Pebbles, and the Rex looks like it is going to fall here, so they did use a buyback from the Pebbles. He gets another solo jump there on the Demented. They're trying to bring him down, but he's too tanky. Rampage and Keeper going in the background. There's a wormhole being channeled. I don't know if that hit anybody. CD is taking a lot of damage. There's a Glacial Downpour coming out. Pebbles gets a kill. It's a double tap coming out for Pebbles now as the Accursed, the Rampage fall, as well as the Riftwalker. Are they going to hold this ranged axe? That was the question. Pebbles might fall once again. He needs to try to make the escape here. Glacius going to get tableted there by the Andromeda. Still has his own tablet up. There's the swap, though, on the Zephyr. He's going to go for the TP. He's going to get tableted by Glacius there. Oh my god, this Zephyr just won't die. There, he finally gets brought down. And it's a domination streak over to Keeper of the Forest, so 800 gold. But man, that was a very long fight. As I think Demented Shaman did survive this fight. There was also a second buyback on the Corrupted. So they needed a buyback on both Pebbles and Corrupted Disciple in this fight. And they still lost their rack, so that is not looking good for the Pandas. They are currently losing the buyback game as well as losing in gold. But the experience is almost identical. If we take a look at the experience, it's relatively equal. Pebbles and Zephyr both at the top of the damage charts at 20%. CD 10%, not even close to Zephyr. And then, well, Glacius at 10%, Riftwalker, you guys can see the rest there. It looks like the Pandas are going to try to do Clone War. I think this is being spotted here by Backdoor Protocol. They might try to take a fight here. There's a double damage rune on the Demented Shaman. He has staff, by the way. So, allies Storm Shield to allies and enemies. 40-second cooldown. That is a very strong effect. And although we can't really feel it, it's definitely, the minus armor is definitely there. There's a jump from the Pebbles. Riftwalker going to get a wormhole. He's going to get it off, actually. It's going to hit onto several heroes. There is going to be kills all across the board for Backdoor Protocol. I think that was, it was a genocide. That was the second buyback from the Pebbles there. And that might have just done it. That might have been the fight that secures the game, as there are currently 2 melee Raxes dead as well. There's going to be the concede vote, and game 2 is going to go to Backdoor Protocol with the nice and fat Zephyr there, over 700 gold per minute. So very well played by them. They will even out the series here at 1 game apiece, and that will do it here for game number 2 and the replay cast.